What is up, everybody? Manny Hour here, and today we're going to play some Dark Souls Remastered. And thank you for letting me be your guide. And if this is your first time playing this game, you're in for a real treat. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start by just creating a new character. And it really don't matter what kind of character you pick, just kind of think about a couple things. If you're looking at melee and if you want to do some heavy hitting, you probably want to do a knight or a warrior. But if you want a little speed and tons of critical hit, a thief or a bandit would be a better choice. Or if you want to do some magic, then sorcerer or pyromancer, that's what you're going to want. But all it is, it just kind of gives you a standing ground of certain stats. You know, some will give you more strength or intelligence, just depending on the class you pick. So just, you know, pick what you think is best for you. I personally recommend for a first time maybe a knight or a cleric, because like, you know, very shortly you can learn some healing spells, and that could help you a lot. And I'm choosing a thief, and if you're choosing anybody else, I recommend getting the Master Key, but he's already going to have it, so that's why I chose another gift. And the Master Key, it's going to, excuse me, it's going to come in great help later on, because, I mean, it'll open up some doors you normally have to run around trying to find a key for, so it can help you create some shortcuts.
In the age
I'm going to skip this.
ancients,
You can watch this if you want to on your own game. We're going to get straight down to business. And this starting area is very straightforward. It's not that hard. Just kind of follow through, grab the key, and just run down a hallway. You're going to see some undead over here, and these are not hostile, but you can fight them if you want to. They only give you like 20 souls or something like that, so it's up to you. And these are little helpful tips. And if this is your first time playing this game, I'm not going to lie to you, you're probably going to die a lot. I mean, it's just part of learning how to play this game, but hopefully with my guide, I can help reduce that number of deaths. So this is our first bonfire. Let's go ahead and light that up. And these are going to be your checkpoints. And if you open these doors, most people won't notice this, but if you look up, you'll see something there. So I'm going to back up so you can get a better view of it. Look at that. That's a big old demon. And he's waiting for you. But if you were to normally run right to the center of the room, he'll just jump right on top of you. So we're going to avoid him for now, because as you see, the kind of weapon I got is nothing but a broken hilt, so it ain't going to do very much damage on him. You can fight him if you want to, but you have to, you know, be really good at it, know how to dodge everything, and be willing to probably fight him like 30 minutes or so, because unless you got a bunch of black fire bombs as your starting gift, then, you know, that will speed up the process. But for now, we're just going to avoid them. Just keep on going. And we're about to pick up our shield here. Just grab it. And just kind of stay out of that guy, because he's shooting arrows straight down at you. Just hold your shield up and just walk right towards him. And he'll run away, so just grab that glowing thing in front of you. That's going to be your new weapon. Depending on your class, it could be a sword or a scimitar or a mace. But in my case, it's a dagger, but it's going to do a lot more damage now, so we'll be able to kill him really quick. And you'll see a little glowing thing over there. That's an item, but we can't get it now. It'll be later on when we revisit this place. So just run up these stairs, but not all the way, but you'll see why in a second. Just run off to the edge like I'm doing. You'll hear a boulder crash, and that would have been you being crushed. And just talk to this man here.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
He just gave us a couple of very important key items. The Estus Flask, that's going to be a healing item. You'll be using it a lot, trust me. And next thing he gave us was a key, and it's going to be used to unlock this door right here. So you have to visit that guy, otherwise you cannot progress any further. And depending on your class, you might see an item over here. Kind of depends what kind of class you are, maybe a mage or something. But in my case, there's nothing, so we're going to keep going. Just take these guys down quick. And just a heads up, there's a guy with a bow and arrow right ahead of you, so just kind of weave around and avoid it, or just block it with your shield. Take him down quick. And, okay, we're going to fight a boss now. It's boss time. So when you go through here, he's going to be right below you, so when we walk through, we're going to drop down and strike him in the head. Bam. 40% right there. Now, do as I say, not as I do. Stay behind him as much as you can, otherwise this will happen. He hits really hard. I haven't played this game in forever, so my timing's off. But I'll get it back soon. A little rocky start, but just get right between those butt cheeks and just keep wailing at them. Just stay there. You might have a little more difficulty if you pick the knights, because all that armor will make them move a little slower. But avoid his attacks like I'm doing, and just stay behind him as much as you can. Just keep attacking. He'll go down quick. He has a very simple moveset, so once you get the hang of it, he's pretty easy. And those humanities, we'll talk about what they do in a little bit when we're able to use them. So we're going to go and get out of here. We're basically done with this area. You know, like I said earlier, it's very straightforward, very quick. And before we leave, you're going to make a quick left over here. And be real careful, because the edge is really close, so you can easily fall off and die. And just grab these souls here. What's going to be on your bottom left, your bottom right, that's your souls right there. That's your money, your currency, everything. You use that with everything. You even use it to level up, which we're going to do here in a minute.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Alright, we got dropped off to our new area. Welcome to the Firelink Shrine. this is a major hub connecting some of the major areas of the game. Just think of this as home base. And we're going to go ahead and pick up a couple things. Just kind of excuse me if it looks like I'm kind of wandering around like I'm lost, but I'm trying to... hadn't played this game in a long time, so I'm trying to regain my grounds. So we're going to go over here, down this hallway, and we're going to pick up some fire bombs. And there's a guy just right here. He's pretty friendly, so go ahead and talk to him. You can learn a new gesture from him, and he also teaches miracles, which if you're a cleric or a...
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
And just keep talking to him, he'll give you stuff.
I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
I forgot to open this when I played this, so
you again.
Later on I'll open and let you
know.
Find out what this item does.
How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes, it would.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and join it. What the heck?
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
We're going to go ahead and learn this gesture from him. And that's it for now.
The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your...
Well, we're not going to buy his miracles right now because those spells are pretty expensive right now. They're like 10,000 souls and up. And don't really need them right now. We're going to go ahead and use this up. We're about to do something a little dangerous, so before we do that, we're going to go ahead and head to the bonfire and level up. And just try to use the stats that makes the most sense. In my case, I'm going to probably give a little vitality and put the rest in dexterity. Since this is a dexterity build, that's going to increase my damage as long as I'm using the right weapons. You know, that has proper scaling with your stats. We're going to talk to this guy.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
And that's going to be pretty much the only information we got on knowing what to do. Obviously, we got to ring those 2 bells. But, I mean, he really don't have much impact on the game, so if you really want to, you can kill him. I wouldn't recommend it right now because he's really strong. Unless you can lure him out and kick him off the cliff, which, you know, it's possible. I've done it before. But we're just going to leave him alone. We're going to go ahead and grab some items. They're hidden right here. Just go ahead and drop down. And turn around, head out this hallway, drop down again. And there's going to be some chests, and we're going to open them all. And depending on your class, they might really come in handy. Like this talisman here, I think you might have already started with those, but it allows you to cast those miracles. And we'll go ahead and grab this last item here. And there's a... Oh yeah, heads up. There's a bunch of skeletons down there, so And they're really strong, and they can chop you down really quick. So we're just going to avoid them all, pick up as much items as we can. The real important ones. The wing spear, and I'm probably using that. If you got a strength build, you really ought to grab this, the Z Handler. It's a really awesome sword. And I'll show you how to use it in another video. But probably the main reason I'm coming out here is these binoculars. And they will come in handy. Oh, come on, move it. Oh man, I can't believe I'm still alive. I mean, you basically can't see my health. So, I'm gonna go and sip up here and just keep running. I honestly thought I was gonna die here, but it don't matter now anyway because I got all the items I wanted, and I won't lose that many souls. I only got, 146. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run up here. Try to get away from them. And your bonfire here is like your home base too, so if you hit that, it'll reset your enemies. But looks like one of them got close to me. Oh man, he's gonna get me. These guys at this point, they're hard to kill. Unless you know how to backstab and parry them. So yeah, I'm not doing that much damage on them. But, you know what? We're going to give this a try. I'm going to parry him. This is a long shot, but I think I can do it. Oh, yeah. We got him. I got lucky there, too. So, we're going to go ahead and work our way to the next bonfire. And there's going to be some minor enemies here, just pull a little bit at a time. Just kind of work at a pace you're most comfortable with. They're not that hard to kill, but at the same time, they can easily kill you if you let them. So, don't take them. You gotta take them seriously right now. We're gonna go ahead and try to grab this item over here. And try to avoid these fire bombs the best you can. As long as you'll stand like I did, you won't get hit. But we're gonna go up and we're gonna try to take him out first, because he's really annoying, and just be careful. Otherwise, you could run off the cliff and die. And just watch out for this guy here. He almost got me there. I'm gonna try to parry this guy, see if I can hit him. Which I don't understand why it didn't do it that time. I did the parry, but I didn't make the attack. Let's go ahead and grab this item over here. Free souls. There's a rat in here, but we're going to ignore him for now. He's usually not aggressive, but last time I played through this, he started jumping on me, and they can poison you. And that's the last thing I want, is to try to run through all this and being poisoned, because I don't have any antidotes. Just keep your shield up, take your time, and you'll get all these guys. Just be a little careful. There is a guy on your left, so if you try to jump on a guy, he will sneak up and attack you from behind. See, here he comes. And Dark Souls is going to do that to you a lot, so you basically got to have eyes in the back of your head. And even though there's a fog gate here, just because there's one, doesn't necessarily mean there's a boss right behind it. Sometimes it's just a way of kind of phasing between areas. And you ain't gonna make that jump. You gotta be on the roof to do it. You're about to see a really cool scene here. And don't let him spook you. He can't hurt you at this point. But you'll see him later. We're almost at the fire pit. The bonfire. So just keep moving. Don't stand around too long, because you do got a guy with a bow and arrow shooting down at you. A crossbow. And he can make quick work out of you. Just go in here, go around the corner, and there's a wooden shield. Probably won't use it, but I like to collect stuff. Alright, we're nearly done here. At least for this part. This is a really good area to farm for souls. I kind of, if this is your first time playing through, I kind of recommend you just farming the souls, kind of stay here and you know, gain a few levels. But okay, we're going to use some humanities because right now we're undead, and we're going to use it to turn human or reverse the hollowing. And I'll probably go in more detail in the next video of what exactly it does. So I used the first one because you got to do that first before you can do this. I'm going to kindle the flame. And what that does, it increases your recharge of your Estus flags. Excuse me, Estus flask. So before, it will only recharge up to 5 uses, but now it will charge up to 10. And I strongly recommend doing this because this is a pretty important bonfire right now, and you'll probably be coming back to it quite a bit. And you want as much Estus flask uses as you possibly can. So just come out here, kill a few enemies, gang up some souls, rinse and repeat, reset the bonfire, and just, you know, keep on doing it. And you'll gain 5 or 10 levels really quick. Oh man, I'm sitting here trying to practice my parry, which I'm doing a terrible job at. Oh. Well, I better not play around anymore. But trust, I promise, I'll be much better next time. But we're going to go ahead and stop here. And man, look at all this. Since the game just got started, there's a lot of new players, so there's plenty of people that can help you. So we'll go ahead and stop here. And I'd like to thank you guys for the time for watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Have a nice day.